What's up, guys? I'm Jay, DCA Adventure, back again with another video on Femex Exchange. This is a new exchange that I've been trading on, but wanted to say first that this is not financial advice. Trade at your own risk. If you guys like our content, please smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Also, we have several different Discords. If you guys would like to join those, links will be in the description. And if you would like access to the DCA trading script, you need to join the Patreon group, and my tier is Trading with the View. Joining that, you will get access to the private channel in our Discord, and you will get access to the DCA scripts. I just made a new one for finding trends. So you'll get any of the new updated ones, any new ones that I make, things like that. There's also a ton of other tiers in the Patreon mining. You can join that tier, and Mikkel and Nemesis will show you guys all kinds of sweet tricks and how to mine for profit, and what hardware to use and where to get it, and how to get deals on it and stuff like that. And we have DCA with your brand. If you are trying to build a YouTube channel, or you're doing your own business or anything like that, you guys can join the DCA your brand tier. And Doge Lord Apparel, if you guys go there, get some sweet DCA swag, coupon code free shipping. And I do believe that if you are in Chris's Patreon, DCA your brand, you will actually he has another discount code for 15% off of your order. So definitely get in there and check that out. I said to the Patreon guys, and I've been talking about it in the Discord, that I've been trading on a new exchange, and I wanted to make sure everything was legit. I've been talking back and forth with customer support with the exchange and how everything works, and I've been trading on it for about a month now, and this is it, guys. It's Femex, the fastest cryptocurrency derivative exchange. And derivatives is just another word for leverage trading. As you can see, they offer a lot more things than like Bybit and ButMEX offer. I like Femex because of that. I also like them because they have good liquidity. As you can see down here, 275 million, and that's plenty liquidity. But their order books seem, as of right now, more balanced out. You know, when Bybit first started, they were way better than ButMEX, and it just seems like now Bybit they're getting weird with some of the wicks and some of the overloading that they claim that they don't do. And if you guys have been trading with me, and a lot of the guys in the Crypto Mentors Discord, them guys know for sure that they have been overloading and pulling some weird crap here lately. So with that being said, I have been looking for somewhere else to leverage trade, and Femex happened to be the one that I chose. If you guys join with my link, I am an affiliate. It's not a referral, it is an affiliate link. So if you join my link, you guys will get cheaper trading fees. You will also get a sign-on bonus of Bitcoin instantly. And then if you deposit, you will also get bonus. And they're like Bybit, there is other things that you can do. They just had a Satoshi puzzle quest thing. It was like a mathematical equation, but if you solved it, you would end up winning Bitcoin. We'll just go over here onto the welcome bonus. Now, when you guys sign up, just like Bybit or ButMEX, you want to use your VPN if you are in the United States. You really only got to use it once. I signed up and had no trouble. My VPN isn't on right now, and I'm on here. So when I first started trading here on Femex, I signed up I got this $2 registration bonus, and I ended up turning that $2 into $75 in one trade. So it's definitely possible that you can make a decent amount of money with little amount of money. And I mean, isn't that the goal? Isn't that what we're trying to do? And we're going to get into a little bit of bad habits of new traders and things of that nature later on in the video. But so you'll get a $2 registration bonus if you go to their Twitter and you follow them on Twitter, you retweet their pinned post, and you tag 3 friends. Then you come back and you complete the application, you will get a $10 bonus. And these bonuses help with your fees that you incur when trading. You deposit 0.2 Bitcoin, you'll get a $60 bonus, or $1,500 in USDT. And what's sweet about Femex is, well, there's a bunch of sweet things, but the things that I like the most is you can deposit Bitcoin or you can deposit USD. And you can't do that. I think Bybit may be letting you do that now, but like Butmex, they only let you deposit Bitcoin, and you settle your contracts in Bitcoin, meaning when you exit for profit, you're getting Bitcoin back. Here on Femex, if you want to settle in USD, you can settle in USD. If you want to settle in Bitcoin, you can do that. And also, you can have several different accounts in one account. So the guys in my Patreon group, which by the way, thank all the new guys for joining. I really appreciate you. A lot of you guys are doing really awesome here in the beginning, the first week. I've seen a couple of you post some charts and stuff like that, and you guys are doing great. And patience is key. The money will come. Our goal is to teach you so you can be reliant on yourself. We want to help you build a strategy. We want you guys to be able to see things for yourself rather than, having to be in a signal group or, things like that. We want you to be able to do this by yourself, and DCA wants everybody to win. And we've had quite a few people in there posting, and I've been surfing different Discords, and I've seen some of our Patreon groups and some other people, regular members, talking really good about us. So I just wanted to say I appreciated you guys, and thanks for all your support. All of us at DCA appreciate you very, very much. You guys are the whole reason why we're doing this. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not be making these videos. I would just be sitting in my Discord with Astro Park, my partner in crime, and we'd be doing our thing there. But we have 2 different Discords. If you want to join the DCA, that's a collective of all of us. It's everything crypto. We have a little bit of everything there. My personal Discord is Crypto Mentors, and then we got the Family Mine, and that's Crypto Mikel and Nemesis mining Discord. So those will be all in the description below. You guys join those, and you'll be able to talk to us there. You'll see that's where I'm at most of my time. But what's cool about having multiple accounts is, we hedge. Like this morning, I caught the run up on Bitcoin, so we went long. I went long, and now I'm shorting. And what's cool with Femex is you can have several different accounts. You can have one for scalping. You can have one for long-term trade. Have one for, just if you're trading a monthly chart or daily chart, anything like that. And we'll go into all that, and I'll show you guys how to make those sub-accounts and how to fund them. Femex runs, you'll notice if you do trade on Bybit, like a lot of my guys do, the setup is pretty much the same. How you guys are going to deposit and withdrawal is pretty close to the same. Femex only does withdrawals 3 times a day, though. Bybit does it anytime you want to withdraw. Butmix is 1 time a day. So that is just something to be, make sure you know when the deposit or when the withdrawal times are in case you need to have something out at a certain time. Over here, you can go to your assets, funding details, your P&L, order history, trade history. We could just go to total assets. So here is your main Bitcoin wallet. So when you fund your account, it's going to be here. Now, if you want to turn that into USD, you can come down here and click this, and you can change your Bitcoin into USD and vice versa. If you want to turn the USD into Bitcoin, you can do that over here. This is just a dummy account, so that way you guys, so I can show you guys what everything is. Before any withdrawal, you need to make a one-time deposit of any amount. FEMEX processes all pending withdrawals 3 times a day at 000 and 0800 and 1600 UTC time. Withdrawal fee 0.0005, minimum withdrawal 0.002. It's not bad. And we'll show you guys what they have. We can go over to the contract. This is just telling you what a perpetual contract is. It's pretty much, it doesn't expire. You can hold your trade for, however long you want. As you can see over here, you can trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Link, XTZ, Litecoin, and gold. Gold has been on a freaking up tear lately, and I've really been trading it. I've been trading the crap out of it since I've been on this exchange. They're going to be adding more S&P 500 stocks on here here in 2020. I think Link, XTZ, LTC, and gold have all just been recently added within the last couple months. But that's awesome that you can trade that many different things. You can settle in USD on all of these. I've been trading the crap out of gold. I just announced to the Patreon group today that this is where the new exchange is that I've been trading. So you guys know about it first, all the Patreon guys, but everybody else, obviously you're seeing it now. But there's, I only know of one other leverage trading place where you can trade gold and silver and stuff like that, and it's kind of sketchy. These guys, so far, they're pretty good in my book, and until, we'll see if they stick around for 6-7 months, and then they start pulling some shady shit like BitMEX or Bybit, and then it'll be on to the next one. But for now, this is a new one where I'm at. All-Star program. This is where you could be an All-Star affiliate. You have to go through and fill out the application. They get in contact with you. They asked me some questions. They came in and looked at the Discord, stuff like that. Same way with kind of how Bybit did it. I was approved, so you guys use that affiliate link. Not only is it good for you, but it helps me too, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys used it. We can go to fees and conditions. So minimum deposit, pretty small, a bunch of zeros and a 1. Minimum withdrawal 0.002. Withdrawal fee 0.005. We got that already. After you deposit, they make you either do two-factor authentication, which is like Google Auth. I use both. I use Google Auth, and I do email verification. Your trading accounts, when you're moving stuff from an account to account, you're paying very little, no deposit and withdrawal fees, real-time credit. Minimum deposit of USD is 0.01. Minimum withdrawal is $1. No deposit and withdrawal fees. Deposit and withdrawals are settled according to the BTC index, real-time credit, on the USD trading account. If you're settled in Bitcoin, you're taker. So if you are taking liquidity from the market, if you are using market orders, you're going to pay 0.075% of your position in your fee and exiting or entering the market. ETH, same way, it's 0.075. Now, if you are being a maker and you are adding liquidity to the market and you're using a limit order and you're saying, okay, when Bitcoin hits this specific price target, this is when I want to enter my position. You're adding liquidity to the order book, and by doing that, you will only pay 0.025%, which is pretty low. And then, of course, using the affiliate link, you'll get a discount on that as well. You'll pay even less. And they work the same. You actually can get a little kickback if you're being a maker and you're making liquidity versus taking liquidity. And they do the same as every other leverage trading exchange with the funding. They pay funding every 8 hours. So let's say longs are getting paid funding and you're holding a long position. 8 hours go by. At the 8-hour mark, when they get ready to pay, if you're holding long, you will get paid funding, and all that's calculated off your position size. So however much you get on funding rate is according to how big your position is. But yeah, being able to leverage trade like Link and XTZ it's pretty awesome, and we'll go through and we'll chart these out and we'll see what's going on with these. And if I have some time, we'll go over onto TradingView and we will check out some other altcoins on there. But first, we'll just focus on this here, on these ones. But as you can see, it's pretty cheap to trade here. I think it is. It'll be a little bit cheaper than Bybit. I know Bybit's taker fees are 0.075. I forget their maker. But it's always good to be a maker, guys. When entering a position, you always want to be using a limit order if possible. If it's a spontaneous breakout and you happen to catch it just perfect, then going in at market order is understandable. But if you can help it at all, you guys, especially the new guys, you need to be sitting back anyway, thinking about your plan and building your strategy. So you should always use the limit order because you're going to pay less. A lot of new guys that come in and do trading don't realize how fast you can be eaten up just in fees. Especially if you're using big positions. The bigger position, the bigger the fee. So definitely have a strategy down, and you want to use the limit order. And then what I do is when I put my stop loss or I put my take profit, I use a market order for that, because you don't want your limit order to get passed up. You want to hit your profit, and you want it now. The same with your stop loss. If something goes south on you, it saves you. So we can go over to, you hover over your account and you can go into account and security, and this is where you'll set up all your personal stuff. API management, I'm not 100% for sure with bots and stuff here yet. I'd imagine here soon you'll be able to run bot on Femex if you can't already. Here is switch account. This is where you can switch back and forth to your sub accounts, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. So let's say that you wanted to long Bitcoin. So on your main account, you went long. Well, let's say you wanted to, we had to run up like this morning. You longed it, you caught the bottom just perfect. Now we're at the top, and we're kind of making a bull flag. So we don't really know, we don't have confirmation yet whether we're going to reject off of this resistance or not yet. So let's just say that you wanted to see if you could scalp a short position. Well, on Bybit and ButMEX, you can't do that. You have to have a completely separate account. Well, with this, you can just hit add sub account, and that's what I did. I clicked that, and that's how this second account got down here. Now you can switch right over to it, and now I'm on sub account, or it's switching me now. Okay, and then you can transfer right to it. So if, you know, whatever little bit of Bitcoin I have here, I can transfer down here, and I can use to short. So you can long and short on the same account by having sub accounts inside of one. So I mean, that's pretty kick-ass. I think that's super awesome. It reminds me of Bit7. Bit7 is an leverage trading exchange that is set up where you can hold long and short at the same time. So it's super awesome that you can do this and be able to hedge against different market moves and things of that nature. With how I have it set up, I'm long and short right now, and both of them are in profit. My long, I have my stop loss set at 200% in profit. So if it comes back, I'm like 250 some percent right now. So if it dips back down and it comes down to 200%, it's going to get me out in profit. If not, and we keep pumping, then, you know, fine with me. I will just let her run. And my short, obviously I have a stop loss set. So my short stop will get me out and save me on that account. That's a big thing I wanted to talk about. New traders and mistakes that they make. And basically, when you're learning how to trade, and even professional traders, and I am by no means professional at all, I'm no guru, I have a button down strategy, and I have a trading plan, and I don't change nothing. I do the same thing over and over and over again. I don't trade with emotion. I don't get all pissed off because I lost, and then anger trade is what I call it. But what happens is, you know, you can lose 3 trades, 4 trades, 5 trades in a row, and it should be no big deal to you. Because the reason why it should be no big deal is because of what you have learned in the DCA and the Crypto Mentors Discords, is that proper risk management and risk to reward ratio and the way we do things. You lose 4 times in a row, you're only losing a small percentage of your overall portfolio. And then when we win, we, you know, obviously are going to let the winners ride, and you are gaining way more than what you lost in the 3 or 4 trades. You know, the where you're stopped out and you lost it because of fees and what it was at your stop loss price. But when we win, you're making up for all that times 3. And how I like to trade, I used to trade 2 to 1. Now I trade 1 to 3. So if I risk $1,000, I'm trying to make $3,000 back. Makes no sense to risk $1,000 to make $1,000. Risk 1,000 for 3 back, and that's with anything. You risk 100, you want 3 back. So that's I've changed that in the last 6 months with my own personal trading. And that's all at your own discretion on how you guys want your risk to reward ratio to be. If you want to do a 1 to 2 where you're risking 1 and you want 2 back, that's fine too. That's how I started my whole journey, was a 1 to 2 ratio. But what happens is new guys will lose 2 to 3 to 4 trades in a row, and they will get upset and mad at themselves, and then they will trade and they completely throw their strategy and everything they just learned out the window, and they try something different, and then they anger trade. And what ends up happening is for that bit that they lost, they up their position size, and they're trading with more money than they should have and what they're supposed to according to their plan. and that will get you in trouble every single time. You can't change anything. You got to stick with the rules and stick with the plan. Stay on course. If you fall off course, it only gets worse and worse and worse. A lot of new guys also are stubborn, or even not even new guys. Some so-called professional traders or gurus will be very stubborn, and they will tell you, okay, well, I think Bitcoin is going to this price, and it ends up doing the opposite. And they, instead of taking it on the chin and going in and telling their guys, hey, I screwed up, I was wrong, let's flip around and go long, what they end up doing is adding to a losing position. So for all my new guys that have joined the Patreon group, do not add to a losing position. You got to know when to cut your losses quick, and that's the big thing, is making sure you have your stop losses set, and that way you're losing a teeny tiny percentage of your overall portfolio, and then when we win, we let them ride. Like today, I mean, I have over 3x'd my portfolio in one trade. And it's definitely possible. And you guys don't have to go all in. You don't have to have crazy $5,000 positions in order to make money, especially with new traders. You guys can, screw around with 25, 50, $100 and get the feel. I don't think Femex has a test net, but Bybit test net is. You'll see the setup is pretty much the same. So this exchange is newer. I do believe that they will be getting their charts and stuff onto TradingView. They do use TradingView charts, but you can't go onto TradingView and look at a Femex Bitcoin chart like you can with Bybit. But that's all in time, guys. It will come, and as soon as it does, I'm going to let you know. But those are just some key things that new guys need to make sure you're aware of. Don't be adding to losing trades. Don't get pissed off at yourself for losing and try to anger trade and double your position. Try to use a risk to reward ratio of 2 to 1, or 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, and definitely stick to the course, stick to your plan. And the new guys, we're all getting together one by one here, and I'm going to find out what your trading habits are, what your trading styles are, what would be, what I think would be best, and what you think would be best, for your own individual style, because not everybody's going to do the same thing. Not everybody's style works for somebody else. Like the way I do things may not work for you. The way you do them may not work for me, vice versa. But what does work and what will work for you is the DCA trading script. You join the Patreon group, you get access to this script, and I will help you build a strategy around it, and I will help you learn the key components of how to be a profitable trader. I see tons of people on YouTube act like they never lose trades. Anybody tells you that they win 100% of their trades are full of shit. They do not. Nobody wins 100% of their trades. And if they do, they sure in the hell ain't going to be on YouTube talking to you about it. I don't win 100% of my trades. I lose just like everybody else, but my losses are super, super minimal compared to what my wins are. I'm constantly increasing my portfolio, and yes, we take some L's. Everybody does. I might take 2 or 3 right in a row, and then come back with a 300%, 400% gain trade on the 5th trade, and it happens all the time. Guys in the Discord see it. I'm very transparent and truthful with what I lose and what I win. I may not show you the amount that I'm trading with, but I show you my P&L. I show you the percentages. Big reason why I don't show the amounts that I win or lose is because, one, it will make you a target, and two, when I first started trading, I would see somebody, they would profit $10,000 and be like, well, damn it, I can do that too. And then I'd go in heavy, and in the beginning I didn't know what the hell I was doing at all, and went in too heavy and would end up losing all of it. So that's a big reason why I don't do that. I don't want people getting that feeling like, oh man, and it almost makes you feel left out because you're not getting them $10,000 profits. But it will all come if you just slow it down and be patient and emotionless. Don't be getting mad at yourself and beating yourself up. It will all come. So this is how you make your sub accounts, and you can hedge these. You can long and short on either one. We're going to switch back to the main account on here. No, must already switched me. There it goes. Alright, to get over to the trade, now you can download this for your mobile. I do have it on my mobile. It's actually pretty decent. I like it better than Bybit. The only thing I don't like is that you can't screenshot just your P&L. Alright, as you guys can see, we got TradingView charts here. We got your order book over here. You got this is where you're going to enter your limit, market, or conditional order. Long and your short, post only. For the new guys on my Patreon, you want to have this post only check marked. This will make it so it is only posting your limit order entry onto the order book. It will not let you go against the market. Because, like, let's say we were longing and you came down here and you just clicked one of these, green prices, 7,091. You click that and it automatically puts it in up here. That's cool if you want a long to be down here in the green, but if you went up here and you said, okay, I want a long at 7,098, and you clicked up in the red and hit long, it's going to be a market order. It will automatically enter you into the market. So having the post only will not let you do that. It will only let you be a liquidity maker. Here's all your tools, just like TradingView. You can do a favorites just like you would on the TradingView video, how I showed you guys before. You can come over here, like, see, I have the trend line, I have everything that I normally use. I have all of it favorited, so that way I don't have to have the toolbar up all the time. I can click the toolbar down and I still have, it gives me more charting room and makes less noise on the chart. Down here's your leverage. New guys, stay away from cross, stay away from 100x. All my new guys, you should be trading between 2 and 5. I wouldn't even be going 10x yet. Stay at 2 and 5, between 2 and 5. Right there will keep you from losing big amounts of money. It'll take a lot to actually, make a decent profit, but at the same time, you guys are learning. You should be trying to do a test net anyways, not even trading with real money. And for the guys who are, experienced traders, then you guys already know this. I trade 25, 35x leverage is where I'm at most of the time, somewhere around in there. On my longer term, like on my monthly or my daily account where I only trade the monthly or daily chart, I have that on lower leverage, like 10x. But this is, as you can see, I mean, it's basically the same giddy up as how Bybit's set up. You got all your contract details down here. This is going to be where your open positions, closed, active, conditionals, fills, orders. You got your depth chart. You got your recent trades, your trading account info down here. So let's say that you woke up today and you went to the daily and you decided you wanted to trade and you wanted to point out all your resistance, all your support. So let's say we got some support down here. Let me get rid of all this drawing crap. Alright. So let's say you're marking out all your stuff. And you say, okay, we got support down here and we got resistance up here. So right here I want to short, or I want to long at the support of 6,681. So you'd come over here and you're going to type in 6,681. We'll go 100%. And don't ever use 100% of your portfolio, guys. Use a smaller amount. So you hit your buy, and it's going to do like how the Bybit exchange does. It's going to come up with your order price, how many contracts. Each contract is worth $1. So remember, whatever you deposit, you multiply that by whatever lever you're using, and that's how much money you're really trading with. Keep note of your liquidation price. It tells you right here, my liquidation would be $6,647. That's $457 cushion that it's given me on 100x, which is decent. Post only, yes. Reduce only, no. Time and force, good to cancel. And right here, you can put your stop, take profit, right off the chart. But go ahead and hit confirm. So now we are being makers. We are making liquidity on the order book, okay? But now you want to put a stop loss right there. So let's go down a little bit from support, and we'll say 60. Let's just say 65.32. So you go to limit price, 65.32. 43, that's how many we got there. So if you went long 43, you have to short 43 in order to cancel the, it'll cancel it out. But in order to put your stop loss here on your limit order, this is where you got to use your conditional. Okay, and the new guys, I'm teaching this now. When you go to put your stop losses in, you want to use market order. So that way, no matter what, if it comes down and hits your stop loss, it is going to get you out. If you leave it left on limit and you put your stop in here and we get a huge parabolic dump like this, it's going to blow right past that stop loss and it's going to hit your liquidation price before it comes back. And now you lost everything that you risked in the trade if your liquidation price is hit. So you're going to click over here on the market. And then that's where we are going to say, okay, I want my stop at 65.46. 65.46. 43. Sell. Confirm. Now I got my stop loss. Now let's say, alright, I got that position set up. Now I would like to set up another position in case we keep pumping. Okay, so we're going to go up here to our resistance, 7,300. We're going to stay on conditional because if, well, I guess you could go back over here on the limit. No, it's not going to let you because I already got all the money wrapped up in here. So you go back to conditional and you will put in, click on limit, trigger price, 7,300. limit price 7,300. Now I do these the same price every time, but on your trigger price you could say, okay, when it hits 7,250, put an order out at 7,300 to short, and that's what your trigger price is. On your trigger, you can move it to last price, index price, market price. I always stay on last price. And then we're going to say, okay, we want to short there. So now we have a short position. Now let's say we want to put our stop loss at 73.96. We're going to click back over to market. 73, let's just go 7,400. Now we're going to buy long. And now we have our stop loss. That's how you use the conditional order. If you're trying to set up multiple trades and multiple stop losses, that's why the conditional is there. You just want to make sure that you're using market and limit in the right way. Because if you're not using them in the right way, you could potentially be liquidated very quickly by a parabolic drop like we have right here. Like with Bybit and the other leverage trading exchanges, once your position is open, you can come down here and you can go in and edit anything you want. You can edit your stop loss, you can put in a trailing stop, you can market order out of the position immediately, you can limit order out of the position immediately. Everything can be done down here. Also, you can customize all this stuff too, you guys. You can come down into the boxes. Right here's one. You can move this. You know, I have it to where it gives you as much room as possible to do your charting. And yep, you can move all that around. Move this around. Go to this little cog wheel right here down in the bottom right, and you need to put you need to have your countdown clicked on here. And then what that does is it will tell you how long until the bar closes. So on the hour chart, we have 39 minutes and 52 seconds before this bar closes. That's good information to know. You want to change your candles to hollow candles, Heiken-Ashi, line, bars, Renko bars, any of that stuff. This is how you would do it. Indicators over here. You guys know I trade with moving averages, so you can just type it in and it has all the trading view indicators right here. If I do have a video on how to use TradingView. If you guys are not sure how to use it, go watch that video. And then that's pretty much Femex, guys. I mean, it's like, you know, it's kind of similar to a lot of other trading exchanges, but it's better because it has more things to trade, and you can hedge on the same account. You don't need multiple accounts like you would with Bybit and ButMEX. So far, I've absolutely been loving it, and this is not a sponsored review at all. So don't think that I'm getting anything for talking good about them, because I am not. But we'll go ahead and just chart a little bit of Bitcoin right here on the Femex exchange and see what's going on here. So you can click to full screen and you can have your favorite toolbar up, or you can come down here and this little arrow in the bottom left will be your big toolbar. But right now we are on the 1 hour chart. If you wanted to change the interval, you just right click and then change the interval. You click on it and then it's going to pop up a little box and you're going to type in what you want to change it to. But for right now we're going to stay on the 1 hour. And we're in a bull flag, guys. We are making a bull flag right now. This is what a bull flag is. Now, as yesterday in the Discord, in the premium group, in the Patreon group, I did say that, you know, we were testing the 50-day moving average, and we were testing it as support this time. A few weeks back, we had been trading the 50-day moving average as resistance. Every time we came up and tested it on the daily chart, we had went short at the 50-day, had our stop loss on the other side of it. And I did tell the guys, you know, eventually we're going to test it, and every time we test it, it's getting weaker. Eventually there's going to be no more people selling Bitcoin right there at that area, and we will break through. Once we break through it, I would like to see it come back and test the 50-day moving average as support, and once we validate that as support, then we can look for the continuation and move up. And I think that's what we're seeing right now. And on this 1 hour chart, we are forming a bull flag. I'll take that off there and redo the line. But basically, this is what the bull flag looks like. Okay, and that what this means, this is a bullish continuation pattern, and we get to the end of the flag and we should see a nice little jump up there. I am still looking for the 8,000 mark. 8,000 is a very big area of resistance, and that's also where our 200-day moving average is. So we in the Patreon group and in the Crypto Mentors Discord has been talking about it. This is the area we are watching. We will be shorting that area because right now, guys, we are still in a downtrend. Yes, you can call this an uptrend when you're zoomed in, but when you zoom out and you look at the overall situation of what Bitcoin is doing, we are still in a downtrend. So in the premium channels, you guys will not see me posting too many long scalp trades, because longing in a downtrend is risky. Shorting the tops of these pumps is less riskier than trying to long. So usually I try to, you know, let my asset naturally incur value. And then when we top out and we get to a key resistance area, like we are now, we try to scalp a short. So as you can see on the 1 hour, we do have a little bit of resistance up here. And if we reject, then this bull flag will be invalid. But from what I have taught you, what do we do when we're trading on the 1 hour? Or any time frame for that fact, and you're trying to make an educated decision or guess on which way the market is going. We're looking left on our chart, and we're looking for old resistance that turns into new support, that turns into new resistance. So we're looking left, and we see right over here that we have old resistance, and it turned into new support, and now we're looking at it to turn into new resistance. So if we get to the end of the flag, which we are right now on the 1 hour, we're getting pretty damn close. If we break down below this thing, be looking for a drop, at least to the 7,000 area is where I'd be looking for, and that's a pretty heavy zone of support in that area. We have an area of of support down there, right around 7,030 to, I'd say, 7,000 even, right around in that area. We can even put that line up there. We'll just shoot it right across there. So on the 1 hour, if I was scalp trading this, I would be looking for us to break this bull flag here and have a continuation up to the next area of resistance, which it could be up to the 7,100 area, 72, maybe 7,250. I know Nefarious, we were talking earlier, I think he said 7,250, somewhere around in there, and you guys can see it right here on the chart that, yeah, so yeah, we do have it right around in that area. 7,250 is right here at the top of that last wick. But so we could be looking for a jump up. We'll probably hit 7,200. I would be looking for to take profit. You can actually take this flag and kind of put it up here, and that kind of can give you a guesstimation. And this showing 7,300. But you always look for your levels of resistance, and then that's where you are going to pay attention to whether we reject or we just completely blow through it. As far as the breakdown of the bull flag on the 1 hour, I'm looking down here at the first support, and if you notice, we have the 100 period moving average right there coming down along with it. So this very may well act as support. We shall see if we do break down out of that bear flag. Let's go over the higher time frames on this exchange. I don't like looking at too much because it doesn't have very much information on them. We're going to exit these off. But as you can see, you know, it's not showing us very much information with the moving averages or the daily move. It's only showing us back from when they opened till now. So, but as you can see, a few weeks ago, last week, and part of the week before, in premium, this is where we traded every time we tested that 50-day moving average as resistance. And we traded all through here, and we traded a couple times down in here. And then, you know, I kept telling them, like, you know, you got to look at it like there's guys right here buying. Every time we come up to, or guys selling, every time we come up to this line, people selling Bitcoin or selling Bitcoin or selling Bitcoin. And as we test it, we're pulling away, we're buying it up, and eventually there's going to be no more people buying Bitcoin. And then what happened? Right here, there's no more people selling Bitcoin. And that's when we broke through the 50-day. We came up, we came back down, tested it as support. It stayed valid. Tested it again as support, stayed valid, and we're still on it. So that's why I am looking for a jump at least to the 200-day moving average. The 100-day is also right up there with it, but I know the 200-day is right around in the $8,000 area. That's why I'd like to think that, you know, typically when we get a death cross, and I don't know why it's not showing my other moving average on it's not showing my 200-day because it doesn't have the information. But we did have the death cross over here on the 200-day. And normally with the death crosses, we have a nice rally after the cross. And usually we come up and hit the 200-day and bounce off of it, and then we really dump. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking that's my play for right now. It's been my play for the last several weeks. That's pretty much what I'm looking for in Bitcoin right now, guys. As we keep pumping and as we keep moving, just be looking for your next spots of resistance to take your profits. Right now that we are validating and using the 50-day as support, it might be okay to catch a couple longs here and there, but just don't get too crazy, guys, and too greedy. If you see it break that 50-day, be ready, because Bitcoin will take a shit, and you got to have your plan in place, and you got to be on course, because if you're not, you're going to miss it, and that be some nice profit, especially if we break it. But yeah, I mean, it looks like we're pumping right now still, so who knows here. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum on the 1 day, we are testing that 200-day moving average. I would probably be shorting Ethereum right now. I'd be shorting. I'd have my short position right there on the that's the 100-day. I'm sorry. I'd be shorting on the 100-day moving average. I'd be putting my short position here, and then I'd be putting my stop loss up above these two candles right here. Because if we break above that line and we make it past these two candles, we're going to keep on going, and we're probably going to go up into the 200s. So, having it above them two candles is going to get you out around 189, 190. But I would try to short right here on Ethereum on the daily chart. It looks like we did try to get up past there and just wasn't having it. And actually, no, far away it looked like a double top. But you can see that we got some old resistance, and it's still acting as resistance over in this area. And then our next little place to look is 200, 207 area. Yeah, 189 to 200, and then 207 to 220, somewhere around in there. If we break this yellow line, we may not. It might be a very good shorting opportunity here, but by the time you guys see this, it'll be a couple hours. But hopefully everything's still the same and you guys can short this. Okay. No, I'm not doing XRP. I'm sorry, guys. We'll do Link. Actually, we'll just go right over to Litecoin and gold, and then if we have time, we'll go do Link on TradingView. So I got some more information, because you guys can see it's not showing my moving averages or anything on these. Let's check out gold. Yeah, I ain't got enough information. I'll go down to the 1 hour on the gold, though. I've been trading the crap out of gold. It had a bunch of nice run-ups. I started trading somewhere down in here, and longed all the way up. And I did catch a short. We did have a nice double top. Came down. I knew that once we got to here and seen it starting to reject, I did short, and I took profit down here at support. And then we kept on going. And then I've caught a couple longs in here and a couple shorts in there. Right now looks like a nice shorting opportunity on gold. 1711. It's dropping as we speak. It's up $27, up 1.63%. But it's super sweet to be able to trade gold here, guys, especially with right now how our economy is and the things that are going on in the world, making gold a very good play. Everybody's been buying a crap ton of gold. So it's been easy trading. I would definitely be looking for it to come back down and hit this red line at $16.96, $1,700 area, and then try to maybe long there. But you can see how the moving averages, we death crossed here, death crossed here, we golden crossed here. That's why we're pumping. Nice golden cross, 50 crossed the 100. And newer guys, you can use smaller moving averages like the 9 and 26. And then when they cross, those are good ones to watch to indicate pumps. But just look how crazy the patterns are. I mean, it's literally stair-stepped up, barted back down. And new guys, for you new guys, Bart Simpson, this is what a Bart Simpson is. Looks like the top of Bart Simpson's head. Comes up and does a couple of these numbers here and there, and then craps right back down. And that's dang old Bart. And then we got Chris. He, you know, he does his own patterns. He's got the Batman pattern. He's got a Finn pattern. They're all pretty sweet. I need to start incorporating them into some of the trading lingo. But it wouldn't surprise me to see gold do exactly what it did over here, and you know, catch Bart Simpson over here too as well. It could very well, and then take off again for the next stair step, like it has been doing this whole entire time for days now, weeks, since the virus thing happened. This is what it's been doing. It's been literally Bart Simpson jumps up, had this nice sharp V. This is a nice bull flag, and indicators work and TA work. They tend to work a little bit better on stocks and stuff like this. I'm going to take everything off and see. We're going to draw some bull flags, because I've been seeing bull flags everywhere, even on Bitcoin too. I mean, they're just all over the place. Bull flag there. And then here's the flag pull. And then if you take the flag pull and you stick it at the end of the bull flag, and indeed we did run up, and now that is an area of support. But we'll leave that bull flag there. And I'd like my new guys to start sending me pictures of patterns and things that you're looking at and things that you think you see, so that way we can go over it together and I can tell you, you know, if you were right or not. Nice bull flag pattern in there. I mean, you can go through and see there's another one there. Some break out to the upside, some don't. You know, it all depends. It all depends. But use my link, guys. Get into FEMX. Start trading gold. It's a perfect play right now. It's easy freaking trading. After today, I will start posting signals on gold and the rest of what FEMX offers on their trading exchange. I'll be probably trading a little bit of everything because it's convenient for me to. I will probably make a sub account strictly for the altcoins. That way, you know, you guys know how I am with my Bitcoin. You know, you only need one thing to make money, and if you want to trade 50,000 other altcoins, by all means do that. But if you want to have less stress, less headache, less noise in your trading life, pick one or two things. My one or two things is Bitcoin and I'll trade Ethereum here and there. I do buy altcoins. I do have altcoin bags, but for the most part, I'm Bitcoin all the way. And Bitcoin could live or die. It doesn't really matter to me either way. I'm a trader. Okay, I'm doing this to make money. Yes, I do believe in Bitcoin. Don't hate on me and think that I hate Bitcoin. I'm just saying, I don't give a shit about any stocks or any cryptocurrency. I don't give a shit about none of them. The only thing I give a shit about is if I can make money off of it, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make money, and I'm trying to stack sats at the same time, because I believe in Bitcoin. But as far as when it comes to trading, you can't have no emotions about it, guys. You can't be a little fanboy, because that's the kind of shit that'll get you wrecked. And Mikkel is marking it up, quartering it up for me. I'm probably gonna owe $30 by the end of the stream. But guys, I am out of time, so I hope you like today's video. Please use the link below. Get into Femex. There's so much more things to trade. It's way better than Bybit. Way better, way better than ButMEX. You will get cheaper fees. You will get the registration bonus and deposit bonus if you deposit 0.02. Get into the Patreon group. Get a hold of that DCA trading script. We got guys in there that have made $500. 2 or 3 different people now that have made $500 the first week using it. So get in there and get that script, guys. It's $25 a month. One trade pays for that thing for the whole year. You know what I mean? So get in there and do that. And plus, you get all the knowledge from the other guys in there that's been trading. And head on over to Crypto Mentors Discord. Astro Park, he's been kicking some serious ass with his trading strategies. We got bots over there that give off 15-minute and half-hour time frame trades, scalp trades. Actual bot that does this. He coded it, he created it. It's a channel in our Discord, so at any time that thing is spitting out a trade. And I'm telling you what, man, they are pretty damn accurate. They are pretty accurate. The bots, I'll have to get with him and get the numbers, but I want to say that thing is like 75%. I've seen almost every single time it spit one out that it's been pretty on. So get in there, guys. Get in all the Discords. Check us out. And remember, smash the like button. And stay home. Wash your hands. Stay safe. You guys have a good night.